you guys. It is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. We're going to be learning something new today, and then I'm going to be going over your math paper. And then after your math paper, I'm going to read you the story about Peter and the angel in our devotion book, and then we'll be done, okay? So you should have a paper that looks like this, okay? It says Lesson Worksheet 127 on the top. This is the paper that you need to have out. I wrote it bigger on a paper like this so that you can actually see it a whole lot better, okay? So this is going to be subtracting money. So it's just like when we are adding money, except this time we're just going to be subtracting, okay? So you always start with the pennies first. It's the same when you're doing adding, and it's the same when you're doing subtracting money. We always start with the pennies first. Always, always, always. So our first problem up in the corner says 73 cents minus 13 cents. So you're going to subtract the pennies first. So 3 minus 3 equals 0. So I'm going to put my 0 down here. And then 7 minus 1 equals 6. So I'm going to put my 6 here. So 73 cents minus 13 cents equals 60 cents. Now they have the cent sign there already for you, but if they didn't, you would have to mark the cent sign or else it's going to be wrong, okay? Okay, now we're going over to this side. And again, my rule is always, always, always do the pennies first. So I have 65 cents minus 24 cents. So I'm going to minus 5 take away 4 equals 5 take away 4 equals 1. And then I'm going to do my dimes. 6 take away 2 equals 4. So my answer is 41 cents. Look, I had to write that in because I forgot to write it down when I copied these. Okay, down to the bottom. Hope you guys can see this. I tried to write it really big. Okay, this one says, I put my cent signs in, 49 cents minus 7 cents. So remember, when there is no number that goes in the dime, we just leave it blank. It's the same as a 0. It's just blank. So we're going to subtract 9 minus 7. Well, 9 minus 7 is, you can either put up 9 fingers and take away 7, or you can put 7 in your head and count on until you get to 9. That to me is the easiest. So 7, 8, 9, 2. And then 4 minus 0. So remember, a blank spot is a 0. So 4 minus 0, any number minus itself, the answer is just the number. I mean, minus 0, not itself, sorry. Any number minus 0, the answer is just the number. So 49 cents minus 7 cents equals 42 cents. And our last one, 46 cents minus 31 cents. Always start with the pennies first. 6 minus 1 equals 5. And then 4 minus 3 equals 1. So 15 cents. Okay? So it's exactly the same way, exactly the same thing. All you're doing is subtracting though. Always do the pennies and then the dimes. Okay, on your math paper today, you're going to be writing your name with a 7 centimeter line segment. Don't do inches, that's going to be super long. 7 centimeter line segment. Your date is 5/12/20. Day of the week is Tuesday, and I wrote my 12 tally marks. On your place value chart, you're going to be writing the number 115 on the place value chart. So 1, 1, 5. And then you're going to be circling the digit that tells you the number of tens, which in this case is going to be 1. Okay, down to the graph. You guys see it? Yes, you can see it good. There are 9 boys and 7 girls in Mrs. Glenn's class. Color the graph to show the number of boys and girls in Mrs. Glenn's class. That's almost the same as ours. We have 8 boys and 7 girls. Who knew? Okay, so 9 boys. So right here is boys. So I'm going to do 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Remember, put dots first and then go back and color in. Dots first. That way you can color a lot quicker and it doesn't have to be perfect. But then you know that you have all of the correct boxes. Okay. Now, girls, it says that there were 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm going to color that in. Okay, perfect. All right, so now we're going to answer the questions. How many more boys than girls are there? Remember, when it asks that, it wants to know how many more, not how many there are, but they have some and they want to know how many more there are. So here's girls, here's boys. Same, 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 not the same anymore. So this is where you start counting. 1, 2. So there are 2 more boys than girls in the class. In ours, there's 1 more boy than girls in the class. And how many children are in the class altogether? Well, I could count all of them, right? Or I can just say, what is 9 plus 7? 9 plus 7. I'm going to give you a second to think about it. 16. Good job. So there's 16 children in the whole class. And if you didn't know that, or you didn't want to add, you can count them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Whatever you want to do. Okay, on number 3, you're going to show 8:30 on both clocks. So remember, 8:30 means that it's 8:30. And then when I draw my hands on my clock, my hour hand is going to go a little bit past the 8 and the 9, right between it, and short. Remember, it's not long. And then my minute hand is going to go all the way down through the 6 to show that I'm halfway past the hour. Okay? On number 4, you're going to draw a 5-sided polygon in the box. So remember, a polygon has all straight sides, no curves, and it's closed. You need to make one that has 5 sides. It honestly doesn't matter what kind of shape it is as long as it only has 5 sides. So you can just kind of draw something wonky if you want. Okay, so I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is a 5-sided polygon. It has all straight sides, it's closed, and there's 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? You can make yours look like mine if you want, or you could try to come up with your own. It doesn't matter. Okay, on number 5, you're going to circle the rectangular prism. Well, remember I told you last time that rectangular prisms look like cereal boxes. It looks like a rectangle. So this right here is a rectangular prism because it's a box. Looks like a cereal box. So we're going to circle this. And then we're going to put an X on the cone. Okay? So we're going to be going along, and here is the cone. Put an X on it. Perfect. All right. Down at the bottom, you're going to be doing subtracting money again. Remember, always do the pennies first. Okay? Always, always, always. So 9, I'm going to do the first 2 with you, and then you have to do the last 2 yourself. 9 minus 0 equals 9. And now my dimes. 7 minus 1 equals 6. So it's 69 cents. And again, they already wrote the cent sign for me. Yay me. But if they didn't, I would have to write it. Now, 65 cents minus 23 cents. 5 minus 3 equals 2. And 6 minus 2 equals 4. So 42 cents. Okay, you're going to be doing the rest of that all on your own. I am going to read you a devotion really quick. So this is called Peter and the angel. Can you see it? Looks kind of like it's dark. Maybe it's better this way. I don't know. All right, I think so. So it's called Peter and the Angel. Arrest that man. That was super violent. A big guard grabbed Peter and threw him into a dark, dirty jail cell. People did not like that he was spreading the word about Jesus and his love. The whole church prayed for Peter, worried that he might be hurt or worse. Remember I told you they were going to kill him. It's true. Peter slept in a jail cell, chained to the wall with soldiers guarding him. But that didn't stop Jesus. Peter, wake up. He felt someone poke him on his side. He rubbed his eyes, wondering if he really saw an angel standing there in front of him. Follow me, the angel said, and just like that, the chains fell off of Peter's hands. He followed the angel right out of jail. Amazed, Peter went to a house where some friends were praying. He knocked on the door, but when a young servant girl came to answer and heard his voice, she was so shocked that she left him outside. How funny is that? She just took off. She's like, what's going on? Peter's here? He's in jail. And she just went running. It's kind of funny. Finally, they let him in. Everyone was so happy. The angel had set Peter free to tell even more people about Jesus' love. This is what Jesus says to you. Sometimes you may think you are in an impossible situation. That kind of feels like what we're in right now, right? With not being able to go to school or do anything. I think this is a very important thing that Jesus is telling us. You may think there is no way out, no answer to your problem. But remember, with me, there is always a way. Always an answer. With me, nothing is impossible. So ask for my help and trust me to do what is best. Okay, you guys, you have to keep trusting that Jesus loves you so much and that he wants the best for you and that he's going to get us through this. Okay? I love you and I miss you.